15 popular things that were invented in the Caribbean. 1. Chocolate milk. Jamaica. The Smithsonian Magazine cited historian James Delbugo as stating that as early as 1494, Jamaicans were brewing a hot beverage brewed from shavings of freshly harvested cacao, boiled with milk and cinnamon. 2. The search engine. Barbados. John Allen Emtage in 1989, aged 25, invented the first Internet, FTP, search engine, archive without the V. While a post-grad student and working as a systems administrator for the School of Computer Science at McGill University. Emtage was part of the team that brought the first Internet link to Eastern Canada, and only the second link in the country, in 1986. 3. The mudslide. Cayman Islands. The Wreck Bar and Grill at Rum Point is said to be the place where the mudslide cocktail was invented in the 1970s. Apparently a customer at the bar asked for a White Russian. The barman asked what was in a White Russian, so the customer told him, vodka, Kahlua and cream. The barman didn't have any real cream, but he did have Irish cream, which he used instead, and this became the first ever mudslide. 4. Rum. Barbados. Barbados is considered the birthplace of rum, and Mount Gay Distillery, founded in 1703, is believed to produce the oldest rum found anywhere in the world. 6. Artificial sponges. Bahamas. In 1927, H.C. Christie invented and patented an apparatus which could be attached to sponges that grow in the ocean. Used to make sponges for domestic and industrial use, a huge trade in the Bahamas at the time. The apparatus was a disc. The patented sponge disc attempted to solve a number of major problems affecting the industry back then, pertaining to sustainability. 7. The steel pan. Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago invented the only new acoustic instrument of the 20th century. The steel pan is considered Trinidad and Tobago's national instrument and was born out of the oil industry. The first ones were made out of oil drums. 8. The nutmeg cracker. Grenada. For many, not in the nutmeg industry, this would not appear like a big deal of an invention. But in 1947, people were only cracking nutmeg by hand, which caused damage to the kernel and resulted in about 150 pounds of nutmegs being cracked in 8 hours per worker. The new machine could crack 4,000 pounds of nutmegs per hour, a huge boon to the industry. 9. Limbo dancing. Trinidad and Tobago. Limbo is a popular game, based on traditions that originated on the island of Trinidad. The aim is to pass forwards under a low bar without falling or dislodging the bar. The dance originated as an event that took place at wakes in Trinidad. The word, limbo, dates back to the 1950s. It is conjectured that limbo is a West Indian English derivative of limber. Merriam-Webster lists the etymology as English of Trinidad and Barbados, akin to Jamaican English limba to bend, from English limber. Limbo dates back to the mid to late 1800s in Trinidad. 10. Barbecue. Haiti. According to the most accredited versions, barbecue, from barbacoa in Spanish, was originally a method for cooking meat common among the Taino people of the island that Columbus called Hispaniola or Haiti in Dominican Republic. The Taino slow-cooked meat using green wood to prevent the food and wood from burning. The conquistadores took this idea with them, and by the 19th century it was a well-established tradition in the American South. 11. World's first sargassum seaweed processing plant, St. Lucia. Algas Organics, an organic fertilizer brand developed by innovator Johannan Dujon, has helped to rid St. Lucia's beaches of thousands of tons of wet seaweed for over half a decade through a zero-waste manufacturing process. The algae is manually removed from the east coast of St. Lucia and taken to the world's first sargassum seaweed processing facility, where it is converted into organic compost for the farming industry. 12. Canasol eye drops. Glaucoma, Jamaica. Dr. Manly West, a pharmacologist, was renowned for his pioneering work in the development of medicine from the marijuana plant. In 1985, Dr. West, along with Dr. Albert Lockhart, an ophthalmologist, developed the drug Canasol from cannabis for the treatment of glaucoma. Glaucoma is a condition that damages to the eye's optic nerve. Canasol eye drops reduce the fluid pressure within the eye that is present in late-stage glaucoma. Canasol is noted for its natural composition and is a quarter of the price of other synthetic eye drops. Both men were awarded the Order of Merit by the Jamaican government in 1987 for this achievement. 13. Jamaica Solo Sunrise Papaya, resistant to the papaya ringspot virus, Jamaica. Dr. Paula Tennant was born in Kingston in 1967 and studied biology with a special concentration in botany at the University of the West Indies, Mona. She manipulated the genetic makeup of the papaya and produced a new bioengineered variety that was resistant to a pathogenic plant virus, papaya ring spot virus, PRSV. This variant was named Jamaica Solo Sunrise. For her work, she received a PhD from Cornell University. 14. The ortanique fruit, Jamaica. Ortanique, originally known as tangelo, is a cross between an orange and a tangerine and was developed in Mandeville, Manchester by Dr. David Daniel Phillips. 15. Bitters. Trinidad and Tobago. The world-renowned Angostura bitters has been manufactured in and exported from Trinidad since 1875. Dr. Johann Siegert and his family, and the family business, migrated to the island around that time. The Port of Spain Company, the House of Angostura, has kept their legendary recipe a secret since 1824.